welcome back to the channel. Straight off the bat, I'd like to say sorry for no Teams List Tuesday last week. I was really sick. I had a sore throat, flu, wasn't COVID, got tested, but I couldn't talk on Tuesday. On Monday's video, you might have noticed I was having a bit of a trouble talking. Tuesday couldn't talk at all, so I just had to let that slide. I actually did pretty good this week in the top 5% in the round, which moved me up to top 11% overall. But still, the highest score for round 19 was like 1,800, so 400 points higher than my score. But I'm happy with that. I think I got 2 wins in the head-to-heads, and moving up the rankings is pretty good. But I want to crack that top 10%. I did make 2 trades last week, leaving me with 1 trade left. But it is what it is. 2 wins, yeah. So I've still got Victor Radley as my hooker. 6% of teams. Look, he's going fantastic. Is he affordable for you to buy now? He still is. I've got a Para, Panthers, Broncos, Dragons, Souths, Canberra. So, Papali'i, Haas, Payne Haas, Fafita, Crichton, Harawira, Naira, Kolomatangi actually went really good. Barnett, average. I traded in Jazz Tavanga last week because I needed an option if Radley gets injured. That's my biggest concern. If my hooker gets injured, I need someone to replace, so I can shift those 2 around. I did have Carl Lawton, so that's who I traded out for Tavanga. So hopefully that's okay, goes okay. My biggest issue now is Johnson's injured, but I'm just going to play gamble this week and see how I go. Hopefully Albert Kelly comes back. If Kelly comes back, I'll play Kelly over Gamble, I think. And Walker went okay. Hines went okay. Look, Kolomatangi pre-scores dropping was higher than 99. It was like 113. Walker was higher. So was Nico Hines. So my score was actually a lot better. And I was beating my other head-to-head, but you get that. Ramian. And my other trade was traded out Suwali and brought in Marzu. So hopefully he keeps his spot at the Titans for the next 4 weeks. And in that time, AJ should come back. Will Milne get back into the starting role? Mansour out, who knows? But they're my biggest concerns. Latrell, a bit of a pod for me, so he went pretty good. Turbo. Luckily got up to 95. He was only on like 80, I think, before today, or his scores dropped. So no trades for me. So here's the team I'm going to play. Radley's in, Papali'i, Haas. Look, I hope Pangai Jr. comes in for Fisher Harris. If that's the case, I'm going to take the reserve off Tavanga, who is playing the Tigers. That's going on Pangai Jr. Kolomatangi, Barnett, Sam. We're going to swap Johnson with Gamble, who's playing the Cowboys, so he could go alright. He actually can get 70 points. 50, 70, 32 up against the Panthers. So up against the good sides, he doesn't go that great. Souths, Panthers, Roosters hadn't scored well. Manly. So Dragons, Canberra, Sharks, Tigers, he scored good, so hopefully Cowboys, he goes alright. That means I don't have to make a trade. Well, I've only got 1 left. Walker, Hines, hopefully. Don't know what's going to happen with Pappenhausen. He actually didn't look that great last week. He looked really tentative to get into any contact. So Nico Hines, I think, is going to keep that fullback spot, hopefully. Ramian, Maju, Brian Tito, Turbo, and Mitchell. Let's see who the captain. Manly play the Sharks. So I guess keep the captain on turbo and put the up against the dragons, the bunnies against the dragons. Who's Fafita playing? The Bulldogs. David Fafita, wrecking machine, up against the Bulldogs. Yeah, maybe I'll put the V on Fafita. Alright. Well, that's today's video. Pretty boring because I don't have trades to make. But like I said last week, I had to trade in Tavanga so that I could rotate these around if Radley gets injured. If not, I'm happy to run Radley as my hooker. He actually outscored most hookers except for Damien Cook, I think, and maybe Lachlan Croker for Manly. I don't know. I didn't check. That's off the top of my head, but Croker might have scored better. Papali'i, Haas, Fafita, Crichton, Harawira, Naira. Let's have a look at my team's list and check out the pods that I have. So I got Pasika, but he didn't go very good. Kelly's a pod, not playing yet. Tavanga, Kolomatangi pod, Radley pod, Ramian 6%. Anything under 10% surely is a pod. 6%. Latrell 9%. Tavita 12. Marju 12. Barnett 14. Harawira Naira 15. So once we're getting up to 20. So anything under there, they're the players that I want in my team to score high. I'd really like Tyson Gamble to have a good game against the Cowboys. That'd be great. Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow for Teams List Tuesday. There might be a few changes to some teams with injuries and suspensions as well. And HIAs. Penrith are going to have a different look team for that big clash with Melbourne. So Melbourne might put a massive score on the Panthers, because the Panthers the last couple of weeks haven't looked that great. So it could be a whitewash for the Storm. Alright, thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.